Welcome to 18 Acres Journals. Today I am going to try to create a brand new cover for my Bluebird journal that I started the other day. This is the cover I had, but when we put it all together, the bigger pieces came out too far. And I don't want to do the same look. I want to do something different. So I decided, after messing around a little bit, that I would create a new cover. I would make my bird as wide as the widest digitals. In order for that to work, I needed to add an extra piece. So we're going to glue this onto the back of him, like so. And then we're going to glue these onto the cardstock. Score the cardstock to give it a bigger spine, and then we will put it all together. So that's what I'm fixing to do. I have to glue these guys together first. What I'm going for is I want it to be wider than this, which is the inside pages. So I have to glue it together. And then, being as they're not even, I'm going to probably have to take and trim up every single one of my bigger pages. But we will figure that part out when it's done. See, I haven't done anything yet except for cut them off. So let's go ahead and glue these two together. This is where the fold is going to start. And then I'll have a crease and then another crease. And then this will be my spine. So we're going to glue these two guys together. Then we'll glue them on the cardstock. And then we will score them together. So let me turn this over. And I do think I want these on the bottom. I don't want them on the top. So, how is everybody? I'm going to go ahead and just add the glue to this side. Oops. Like so. And then I'm going to take, are you the top? Yeah, you're the top. You're the bottom. You go like that. This is the best way. Again, I just want to trim. I'll trim it all up when I'm done. We shall see if that works or not. Okay. Again, I will trim it all up, but I want to make sure that the birdie will cover it. Okay, he will. He'll cover it. He'll cover it all. So let's go ahead and glue him along with these two pieces to the cardstock. Now that I know how big and wide the cardstock needs to be, we'll go ahead and do the cardstock pieces first, because I'm going to have the cardstock's going to be thicker in the middle, which is where I'm going to be doing the spine anyhow. So I want this piece glued here like this, and then this piece glued like, I want to say like that. I want it to lap over, and then we'll trim it all up. So let's, biggest piece first, dibs. Anyhow, I'm creating as I go because this is brand spanking new. I sat in my living room last night and started thinking about what I wanted to do with it, because I wanted to finish this as a journal. And I do want to add pages to this one. I do. I want to add documents and some coffee stained pages and maybe even some book pages. I haven't decided yet. I want to see what I want to add after the fact. All right, let me go ahead and do this part right here, because it's going to cover pretty much all that. And again, I'm just going to glue it on like this. And I will trim it up when I'm all done. My puppy's in here, so if you hear noise, that's what you hear. He woke me up this morning at 4:30. I said, no, I'm going back to bed. And then he's hovering over me again at 5:20. I said, no, I'm staying in bed. Finally, I couldn't sleep anymore after that because he woke me up, got up, went potty. And he was nowhere in the house. He's outside playing in the dark, in the cold. I'm like, really, Finn? So it is 6:17 in the morning. This is Wednesday morning. Okay. And now I want to put this like that. And then when we finish adding, see, I got a lot of trimming to do, but when I'm all done trimming, it'll look really good. And if I have to, I will trim the other ones down some. Because so now we turn it back over. And let's see. Yeah, this was going to go like that. And I want this piece to go like that. So we're going to glue this one on first. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I just don't know how to explain it. How's that? Okay. I'm going like so again. And once it's all put together and it's all trimmed up, it will be a very nice cover. Again, I'm not only going to trim it up, but I'm also going to score it so I have a bigger spine for it. Okay, this one's going like so. There we go. Okay, now I want this one. I'm going to start over here. Then we're going to come across over here again because I want these two. I am doing this for two reasons. One, because I want to create something. I don't want to just keep making the same old. Look at that mess I just made. I don't want to keep making the same old, same old. I like trying new things. And again, the bird, just that bird alone, he gave me inspiration to start this whole thing. Okay, and now we're going to put this one right here. That's all right. It's all right. We're going to trim it all up. I don't even have a problem with that. Okay. Now, let me do. Once I get it all trimmed up, then I'll put it on my scoreboard and we'll score it. So, now that I know it's glued together, come on, get up. Let me go take it to my cutter and we'll cut it. I'll be right back. I got her all trimmed up. I want to set my timer because I've been really good about losing my battery because I'm not watching my time. Okay, so I have it to where, in my opinion, I like it. It's nice and straight everywhere, sort of, kind of. Here's my fold. Okay, and now I want to do just about this much. Oops, I'm going down the wrong side. Come on. on this side, and a little bit like this on this side. Okay, come on. There. Now, I got to do my rounded part. Rounded. I'm doing a rounded part instead of a square. An M, but I probably should have done it better. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. I think that's better. There we go. Alright, I didn't do a very good job on the scoreboard. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to lay it flat. Score it down this way. Because I didn't do a great job on the other one. It's no big. I just want the bird. Come on, birdie. Do what you gotta do, birdie. And then I have all the pieces just put in here. Let's see how it fits. Okay, there we go. It fits good this way. You can tell that I have two different colors, but it's not real noticeable. The inside's really not noticeable at all. See? But what I want to do is, since there's a little bit of white showing, I want to go ahead and ink it all the way around. I do. Inside and out. Guys. It blends in really good with this one because this one's got the grunge look. I got these from Sweet Pea Curiosities, I think it's called. I'll link the... If I can remember where I got all these digitals from, I'll link it in the description box below. I try to do that for those of you that are interested, but you know what? A lot of you don't even tell me what you're thinking, so I have no idea. Either way, the little blue bird is finally going to have a home for me. I love this part. And if I really truly want to, I can do some kind of a washi tape right there. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay, so let's move this. This is done. We're done with the ink. I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to do that. Okay, now, this is the part. Okay, I'm going to take taking them all out. I had them all just kind of tossed in there. I didn't have any real, I didn't have any real decisions as to who was going where. I just threw them in there. And then again, I don't remember if you watched the last video or not. I wanted to do some of them with up tucks. I had a lot more than that. I had 5. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 that were just folded in half. And then I had 6 of these guys. Like I was mentioning before, I do want to add book pages and... Oh no, we chopped off Birdie's head. Not good. Well, then we'll turn this one down. How's that? That way you can't tell Birdie's dead. Okay, I want to put this right here. I want to measure. Yeah, it's about right. Okay, so we'll fix that. See, there we go. We got him fixed. Now, I'm going to go through these digitals and decide who's going to be an up tuck and who's not based on the images. All I did was just Threw them. Oh no, I got hicks. I just threw them in here. Oh, sorry about that. A hiccup and a yawn at the same time. Now see, that one's fine. I like the flowers poking out like that. So far, these are all. This one. They're all because of the tops. Those were all. Okay, so I guess I'll do, here's my only uptuck so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a couple more of these, and I'll use the digitals. Like that. It's a tall one. I can use that and make that an uptuck. There's an uptuck. Maybe one more. I had a blue. Here we go. Oh, that one doesn't have any on the back. Do you? Yes. Yes. Okay. I gotta find some blue ones. These are all too thin. That was too thin. Where's the blue ones? These are all thin. I printed these up with 20-pound paper. And these... Okay, so we'll just use those, and then I'll look for something else. Let me see if I can find something else. And we will do... I need to do uptucks. That's what we said. Well, I can go like this. It don't matter. Right? There we go. And I'll just stick this way. Okay. Here's an uptuck. And this one, I'll make an uptuck. Oops. And I'll turn you like that. Okay, so there's a couple of them right there. 1, 2. Those are all those kind. 3. Okay. Let me see if I can get a couple of book pages. The big book pages. Like this, see here? Alright, we'll do one of you. He's big. We'll do one of you. And... No, you're broken. What about this guy? You're real flimsy, though. Alright, that one. And then we'll do a regular size. If I can find one. A regular size. Oh, here's one of Birdie's. Oh, that's cute. We gotta put him in there. And no, not that one. That one. Sideways. Why not? And then I'm gonna put a couple of these colorful guys in here. Here we go. A couple of these guys in here. Not that one. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm trying to make it like a journal and just adding a little bit. Might have to pause y'all in a bit and go get me some more coffee. All right, these are flimsy, so they're not going to be pockets. They're just going to be sides. We'll go like that. And then we'll put the pieces together, and then we'll sew them in. I'm excited about Bluebird. I am. I like him. Okay, this one, oh, no, we can't do him. There's nothing on the back. You can't be having that. This one don't have anything on the back either, but we are going to make him, because that looks like writable space. I'm going to make him, I think I'm going to make him like the middle pocket. We'll just fold this little bit right here up. No, we'll cut that off. I don't know. Well, no, we'll go like that. That's what we'll do. That's all we need, right? Because he's not very big. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yay! Okay, so here's my middle. And we can actually turn that into a pocket that way. Okay. And this one, we can do side to, I don't know if we're going to even keep that guy. This thing. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let me see. Where's the cover? Here comes my fan. All right, here's my cover. Yeah, it's all crinkly. I love it. Okay, I love it. It's all crinkly. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. I think I'm going to make it a side tuck. And I think I'm going to make this go like so. Are you having fun? You like this colder weather, don't you, little boy? Okay, let me see if it's going to fit. Yeah, it'll fit. Okay, so I'm going to make this one a side tuck. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so that goes there. All right, so now, with Birdie being the first one, I got to count. I got to count. Hold on. We've got, I might actually put this one back in since I have this guy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we'll see. I'll put it in with it, and if I don't like it, I'll take it out. It's that simple. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Nope, these aren't. I'm going to take these out. Hold on. Okay. Penny, Mama's counting, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to need one more of these, or we'll just take this red one out. We'll take the red one out. Okay. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I mean, I literally just had, oh, it's right here. Okay, it has to come out. I need one less of something. So, Fanny, you can't play with Mama. Mama's working. Okay, so we'll start with this. Okay, and I think I want to start with this guy to let people know birdies. Okay, so now we're going here. Okay. Moving you guys over. Come here. All right, and I'm going to just separate so I can see. You don't have to see. Do you have to see? I'll put you up here so you can see that one. Okay, this is the middle, so no. That was too close to it. I need one of these guys. Okay, we'll do this one. It's an up tuck right away. Okay. And then that one with... We'll do this one. Okay, it's a pretty blue one. And then we'll do this one. It's a lowercase. And then we'll do this one. Another pretty blue one. I need an uppercase this time. These are all lowers. Lowers. We'll do upper. We'll do upper. And then we'll do this guy with the side tuck. And then we'll do this one. And then we'll do one of these. And up tuck. And then this guy. And then what's in the middle here? I kind of like this one. So we'll do this one. And then we'll do this guy. And this one's not folded properly. And we'll do this one. Then we'll do this guy. And then we'll do this one. Then we'll do this guy. And we'll do this one. All right, so I'm missing something. I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm taking this one out. It's too thin. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think that's good. I don't think I need to add any more. I think that's good. I really do think that's good. So let me put these guys up. This one. And gather everything I need. And let's sew her in. I actually got it going, cut the holes, got everything ready to go, and I thought, you know, just let y'all watch me do it. I've learned the trick. The trick is to make your holes big enough to where you can find them, and you can make sure your needle goes all the way through. Once you have that done, it's a sure win, you know. And I pushed it as close to the spine as I possibly could, and then I did my awl with my needle. Okay, and I gotta get it back in here. Come on. Fine, I say that to you, and then now I can't find the middle one. There it goes. Okay. That didn't take that long. Let me put my needle away. See, what takes the longest for me usually is getting the pages right. And then once I have those done, everything else is pretty easy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull this. But before I tighten, I'll make sure everything's where I want it to be. Because your pages tend to move around a little bit. Okay, pull it tight. And I do use wax string. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. Keeps my string from loosening. And I feel like it holds my knots better. So I like mine. And I just use a neutral color so that it goes with every single journal I create. A lot of people change it up depending on the journal. Some people like to use colorful floss to So there's it, and I understand why. It's beautiful. Okay, now let me show you what we got. And I might actually put, I haven't decided, but I might put a pretty thingy on the spine. I kind of like my birdie, so I don't know. But this is what we got so far. Okay, put all my tools away. My very first up tuck, we still gotta clunk it and then glue everything in, but I'll do that later. I'm just showing you. I just noticed that little baby's hiding in the trees. That's cute. I try to keep the corresponding colors. So even though this is like blue checked, there's a lot of the orangey-ish color, rustic color in there, and I love that. And these flowers and these whoop-de-doos go with those whoop-de-doos. Oh no, that's what I did wrong. Guys, I was supposed to put a solid one here. I ended up putting in two back to back. That's why it didn't end up right. Oh well. Oh well. I'm not taking it out and starting over. I'm just not gonna. And that just looks so pretty. I'm glad I found that. I'm disappointed that I did that though. I'm really disappointed. Oh well. Well, the cool part is this pocket faces that way and this pocket faces this way. So they're not back to back. Isn't that pretty? And then we'll turn this into a side tuck. You glue it down. So wrinkly. It's so pretty. It really is. I like it. I think Bluebird turned out really good. So I'm going to go ahead and thumb punch all my pockets, glue all my pockets, and then slip stuff into my pockets. So I'm a little bit ahead of the game. So that's it for the Bluebird, guys. I hope I didn't confuse you too much with putting the cover together. I think it turned out pretty good. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.